Welcome to Awakening the Sacrum, where ancient movement resides. I recommend that you come into some sort of relaxed meditation position or even lay down and relax. I'll guide you through some stories around the sacrum in the hope that you can embody these teachings and continue to awaken that which is sacred within you. Feel your breath getting steadier, getting a sense of what's real. Most of what we've been told about meditation is simply the surface layer. The real stuff, the kind that shifts reality, actually lives in your body. A lot of it resides within one bone, one forgotten axis that ancient practitioners moved with, honored, and understood without needing a single word. The sacrum, which can be translated as the holy or the sacred bone. Sitting at the base of your spine, feel your awareness and maybe even your breath moving down into this very special bone in your pelvis and lower back. By continuing to send your breath and awareness here, this moment becomes about remembering through your spine, your hips, and your rhythm. Beyond silence and beyond thought. Access a subtle movement within the sacrum. A movement that wakes something primal, something far older than time. The sacrum lives quietly at the base of your spine. It doesn't do a lot in terms of flexing and extending. It moves rather subtly. And when it stirs, it becomes alive, buzzes with the same energy that shaped you in the womb. It was the second bone to develop and form. Just like a low ember catching fire. And if you do not remember this in the mind, allow the body to remember. Allow the shift. To move through you. In yoga, the sacrum is observed as the structural foundation of the spine and pelvis. However, its deeper function is also energetic, aligning with Muladhara chakra, the root, with stability, belonging, and instinct live. If the sacrum is rigid or hypermobile, the nervous system reveals it. Now breathe deeply as you witness the residual embodiment of when the sacrum is out of balance. In those moments when we don't feel safe, grounded, or at home in our body. In Meridian theory, the sacrum is the site where several extraordinary meridians anchor and intersect. The governing vessel begins at the perineum, do one. It ascends through the spinal column and passes over the sacrum to eventually reach the brain and upper palate. It governs yang energy as well as spinal integrity. The penetrating vessel originates within the lower abdomen and runs deep through the pelvis. It emerges near the sacrum and ascends the front of the body, regulating reproductive energy and ancestral imprints. The girdle vessel encircles the waist like a belt. It is the only horizontal meridian. intersecting the vertical flow of energy. It wraps around the sacrum and lumbar spine, holding structural and emotional patterns. These meridians help regulate deep cycles like fertility, hormonal tides, trauma memory, and the sense of personal containment. Within craniosacral therapy, the sacrum is the anchor of the cranial sacral rhythm. The motion is subtle, like a gentle tide. And when the sacrum is stuck, the whole wave of cerebral spinal fluid falters. Free the sacrum and restore the rhythm that nourishes the brain, the spine, and everything in between. Allow the sacrum to reveal itself as the bridge between form and formlessness. By breathing into this bone, land so deeply in your body that the veil between worlds thins and dissolves. Invite your sacrum to anchor your spine. And connect you to the earth. Awaken the base code for embodied awareness. And allow any subtle movements unlock any tightness in and around this area. Notice what happens to this sacred bone when it is moved with rhythm and intent. Allow this process of transformation to be the threshold of where repetition becomes embodied ritual. And the body is no longer a cage, but instead becomes the key. Suddenly, you know that the body is sacred technology. Every joint, every breath, and every spiral has its place. The sacrum has become the ignition switch. Embody this activation. Witnessing what naturally happens. What are you perceiving differently? How is the nervous system waking up? Maybe the brain lights up. The outside world seems further away. Tuning inside comes with greater ease. You have now moved beyond your head, past your heart, and descended all the way down. Down into where the real magic that starts at the root, where current rises from. Like a drum with a sacred beat. The moment you decide to move it, the rhythm begins. The rhythm that travels up through the spine, through the diaphragms, through the heart, through the skull. As the drum continues to play, the music continues to rise. And the movements, although subtle and gentle, have their own organic rhythm. Maybe circular, maybe fluid, like tracing invisible spirals in your hips. an internal rhythm. And that rhythm, now steady and conscious, the bone begins to hum like a subtle vibration. A warmth that unfurls at your core, like something old and wise is waking up. Here is the remembering. Remembering of aliveness. Allow the breath to shift as it pleases. Thoughts continue to soften. Time stretches. Awareness anchors, and something deeper breaks through. The inner world further opens. Now this doorway is beyond a filter. If old pain or buried stories rise, they are not here to harm. They are here for a moment of release. And when they do arise, ask yourself, where in your body they arise. Inhale steadily into that space and exhale out of the mouth with ease. The sacrum has been with you since the beginning. I'll give you a few moments to witness and release what might come up. Now within this sacred pause, Can you commit to involving this sacred bone into as many of your life rituals as you can? Maybe you can breathe into your sacrum when you want to access instinct. Or maybe you want to involve your sacrum in the favorite ways that you like to move. Now that you know how to access the sacrum to come home to your body, here is your anchor to embodiment. The place where you can reclaim the space that you take up. A quiet revolution through breath, through return. Realizing that there is no more need to search for a doorway, and that you have become the doorway. The body is no longer just a vessel for the soul.